Alright, we're back in another Grandmaster Challenger game. This time we got some Bard. I think Bard is quite strong right now. Is kind of the main reason why I picked it. And the secondary reason is the enemy bot lane locked in Jin Yumi, and we had already picked Kaisa. And I just don't think that, like, I could have picked, like, Blitz or something, or, like, Pyke or whatever. I think Pyke would have been not bad. But I think Bard is just really strong, and it doesn't, like, our lane is not going to be great into this. Like, we're kind of just going to be trying to get through lane more than anything, if I had to guess. And what I really want to do is kind of just make plays with my jungler around the map and make sure that my jungler is strong, gets a lead, does whatever he wants to do, and kind of just leave Kaisa to farm by herself and let her get an XP lead over Jin, if anything. Because it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do much in this lane, to be honest. They just get push, and there's not really much. Oh, thank God I got out of the way of that. That's insane. That Q didn't hit Jin. Sure, man. Sure. But you guys can see we're just kind of outranged and pretty hard to actually dodge Yumi Qs if they're reasonably speeding them up. Nice. I don't normally, or I wouldn't normally want to just W right on top of my Kaisa there, but it helped him get his passive proc. And if anything, maybe we can play to have Jin gank. Zin gank the Jin. And I wanted to be very sparing with... Okay, I think they warded there, which is good to know. The only reason I warded here was to make sure I knew whether or not they warded, because that's very important to how I want to be playing the next little bit. And once again, I'm kind of playing for mana, so I'm just going to be getting my chimes here. Hit level 3. And we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Wow. Yumi almost trolled them there. If I aimed my Q right at Jin. And is it impossible to dodge Yumi Qs as Bard? If I'm not in my passive move speed, okay, well that's just a bad trade. Can't be trading like that. Okay. Getting his flash is most important. I ignited early just in case they decided to heal. I thought maybe it would bait his cleanse as well, but he never cleansed. But that's okay. I think I'm just gonna base here. Gonna get a sweep because my trinket ward is on such a long cooldown, and top lane is looking pretty juicy to actually gank. I think me and Zin can definitely do something to gank Aatrox here. And the plan has already kind of begun where I don't really want to lane into this Yumi. I just want to leave Kaisa on an island, please. Really? Am I crazy? I think something's warded here. In any case, I think Kennen gets a pretty free recall. And Kaisa... I'm sure Kaisa isn't loving life right now with the way that the wave is, but there's only so much the enemy bot lane can really do to punish her at any given time. You know, they can throw their poke spells out, but she's never really going to get ran down or anything and actually die. Okay. Very nice. And I think the Yuumi is trapped. Let me tank, let me tank, let me tank, let me tank, let me tank. Very free. And that's kind of what we need to do. It's kind of like we still made a play bot lane, right? But I'm just enabling my jungler. Like, we really can't even lane into them. But it just so happened that bot lane was the lane that I ganked, essentially. Like, I could have maybe looked to gank somewhere else, but it happened to be bot lane because it seems the freest at the time. Engine still has no flash. They didn't really use their summoners there. Portal out of base. Unfortunately, I don't really have a great base. I really want to get Swifties, and I'm building towards a Deadman's. So I'm not going to waste any more money on items. I really want to be able to buy Swifties on my next buy if I can. And I was only 50 gold off, so that's a little sad. A little sad for me. Okay. Kaisa's playing pretty well to conserve her HP and not die to any stupid ganks. Oh, why does I say that? Oh man. Oh man. Perfect. Perfect Bard stun. No way. We actually get out from this? Ooh! Nah, close. I think I wanted to portal us out, but Kaisa was standing in a really bad spot to portal out. So I didn't do it immediately, but I should have just portaled immediately. Really unfortunate wave position for us because of Udyr. Nice. Canceling Yumi's pretty solid there. And staying bot lane here for this wave at least helps me hit 6. Okay. Jeez, let me move. Well, Kaisa can do what she wants. I am basing. I am not staying here for this. Sorry, buddy. It's just too awful for my game to stay there. I don't know. I want to tell Zin to come punish bot, but I want to let him do his own thing. He's doing really well this game. I think because these guys are So I can like fight them over time here. Oh my god. We actually can't kill. It's so messed up. Dude, how can we not kill? Ah, it's so disgusting, man. Trying to let my jungler know now, especially that the Jhin doesn't have flash. It truly is a pretty free kill whenever he has the chance. My Kai'Sa's just so weak. I don't really think that Kai'Sa should have ulted like that. I think she should have just played it more patiently. Given me more time to fight him. Okay. Awkward. She gave me more time to fight him and let him use his fourth shot, because he was on his fourth shot, and then she ulted in, and then she got fourth shot instead of me. Are they just pushing this? They're not just pushing this. Okay, I've dodged everything. Is there really a Udyr behind us? Oh, okay. There's the Udyr. Well, anyways, I don't want to be in this lane. That is the main super advantage that Bard has in this matchup, is that I can try and affect the map. And we just don't really have the wave right now to actually dive them or gank them. They were really walking up too far for a second, but I don't want to force anything too crazy. Okay, that's why they did have vision. Fair enough. Okay. I have freed Kai'Sa from needing to stay bot lane any longer. Oh my. I don't want to take the kill there. I guess I should ult, but it was a shutdown to Yasuo. Maybe I should. I want to cancel the Jhin if I can here. Canceling the recall would be massive. Nice. I'm gonna cancel them again. Just be maximum amount of annoying that I can be. I'm not really getting much chance to actually play with my Xin. Like right now, he's walking topside. I don't get it. He's just trying to go get a solo kill or something. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. I kind of messed up my ult, but he also stepped super forward into it. Sorry, I shouldn't take I shouldn't have hit the cannon. I want to commit to just taking this tower so we can get into a situation where Kai'Sa's mid. And you guys can see, like, it's very obvious that straight up in this 2v2 lane, we are weaker. We are just weaker than this Jhin Yuumi. And so we have to do some weird stuff to be able, or to get in a situation where we can win, or like make plays to get our team in a good spot. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, by the way? The Yuumi roams. I want my Xin, like, I want to be able to play together with my Xin, but he's just not, he's not allowing me to. He's not giving me opportunities to play with him. Like, when they were taking our top tower, he should have just come bot lane. Like, this guy's, this guy's just hinting. It's crazy. Let's get you your kill, buddy. Like, me and Xin are so strong together, and we should, due to the fact that the enemy team has a Yuumi, we should outnumber the enemy team in any situation where I'm with Xin. That's insane. Oh. Okay, nice. Kai'Sa's probably walking into an Aatrox here. Okay. We're actually all gonna die? Oh my god. Morgana didn't ult. Okay. I would have thought... What? What is going on, dude? What is everybody doing? I would have thought that if they used that combo on me in front of 3 other teammates, that we would be in a pretty good spot, but... I mean, to be fair, we were very close to actually killing the one guy. But... The Yasuo, I mean. But it didn't quite pan out. What? What? Wow. Wow. I was so surprised that my Xin took that fight, and then he just totally owned them. Wow. I'm really surprised that's how that went. Ooh. I could have maybe been a little more patient going towards the Jhin, but by that point he probably would have just cleared the wave anyways. Okay, looking to do something mid here with my Xin. Or we can just do Dragon. It's totally fine too. I will look at this guy with my cannon though, might as well. Okay, kind of surprised. Oh, whoa. Almost thought he got away there. That would have been depressing. Okay. Fast. I'm going fast. Oh no. Whoa, man. I think these guys are pretty solidly dead. Oh, man. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very good bind. I like that, Morgana. I like that out of you, buddy. And this is kind of, Yumi didn't even play the game necessarily poorly, right? This kind of just shows you the utility of having a support on your team that's not Yumi, right? We can just do so much around the map, and Bard is like a prime, supreme example of the opposite of Yumi. He's doesn't really provide much utility in lane. And can't really punish Yumi in lane very easily either, but has such utility outside of lane and roaming and setting up his jungler that he's just so strong. I think we can just take this. I don't think the enemy team is very... Just portaling out from under tower to safety. Giving my teammates the option to portal out there as well. Okay. I was like giving a Morgana the Morgana a free Zhonya's. It's like she had Zhonya's already with her ulti. That worked out very nicely. $22, taking the inhib's not too bad. We can even walk mid and take the mid inhib. Not bad. And I have almost gold for a whole item. Do I? I do. I'll take a whole entire locket, please. That doesn't normally happen. We're getting busy on that turn on the map. So, back out on the map, collecting the chimes, back with my Xin. Gonna play with him, he's so strong. And pretty much anything that we do with Xin should be successful. And the enemy team is so unable to contest this Otacon. They have so much to tend to. They have to go deal with their 2 lanes that have supers in them already. And we can just take Otacon and maybe even siege bot lane. Without Baron is pretty, it's a bit hopeful, but maybe we could. Maybe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What a great spot we were in. Oh my god. That's my bad. He still flashed, but I queued early. There was some status bar on him that made me think he was getting out early. Oh yeah. Okay. I made a mistake there again. My Q is bad. Oh yeah, that Q was great though. Oh my god, Kaisa. Just going crazy. Oh, please. Just going crazy on him. On the Bard. Jesus. 2, and 22. What a game. What a game. I like that. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Well, I don't have too much more to say other than it was a weird bard pick because I picked specifically not for lane, but for pretty much everything else. I knew it was going to be a tough lane and it was, but as long as we got through it marginally well, like pretty unscathed, then the game was going to be really nice for us. Um, and that worked out pretty nicely, I would say. So let me know what you guys think. I always appreciate the feedback as always. And I will see you all next time.